Good morning, YouTube. So right now is Thursday. Yesterday was a rainy day, so I didn't do any work. I just went to Amazon. I had to do probably gonna be my last day in Amazon. So today and the next 5 or 6 or 7 days or so should be sunny, and I'm actually on a different job here. This one I rescheduled it. It was supposed to be on Tuesday, and then Tuesday was a bit cold. Actually, it was on a Monday. Then I rescheduled on a Tuesday because I didn't finish it, and then I had to reschedule again because Tuesday was a bit cold, and then Wednesday was going to start raining, so I just rescheduled to Thursday. There's one thing that I'm not doing right now that I should be doing, that I need to focus on to improve my services. I should be selling as part of the service a rain block, like water blocking, like a Rain-X, something like that I can put on the windows, like as a additive to assure the customer that the rain is not gonna create a mess on the windows. So the Rain-X would on cars, on the dash window windshield, it would bounce, the water would bounce off of them, of the windshield, and it would prevent water spots on the windows. And so the same thing could be done with residential windows. The problem with that is that there's different types of windows. There's hydrophobic windows and hydrophilic windows. So the hydrophobic windows naturally repel the water because they dislike the water, and so having a Rain-X or something like that on the windows that are hydrophobic wouldn't really change anything. The windows that are hydrophilic, that attracts water, that would help because the water is attracted to the glass. And so if I put like a Rain-X or like a something like that on the glass after I clean it, that would help the water drops from forming. But then at the same time, the Rain-X, or the alternative of Rain-X, it does create bubbles. It makes the water form into bubbles, so my reasoning is that if it makes the water turn into bubbles, then it would later form hard water spots. So that's why I haven't yet implemented it. It's because of that reason. That and my reasoning is that if you put a Rain-X on the glass, it doesn't necessarily keep the hard water spots from forming. What it does, it makes the water form bubbles. And so if it was like driving, if you were driving and you put Rain-X on the glass, you would form bubbles, and it's raining, you would form bubbles, but then the movement of the car or the wind would wipe, kind of blow the bubbles away. But when it's residential, the bubbles that are on the glass, bubbles of water, they come down with gravity, but no wind or anything is helping them, is causing them to, blowing them off the glass. So, but definitely, I think as something for sales, it would help. But at the same time, in Denver, there's not a lot of rain, so, but I would definitely something as I'm mastering sales, something that I should be adding to the sales is a Rain-X or rain block on the glass after I clean it, to kind of assure the customer that the rain is not gonna make the windows dirty. And so I just completed the job. Like I said, this job, I started it on Monday. Actually, I had another job before this job on Monday, but this was my second job on Monday. I didn't finish it. I had like 11 screens to do for this job to replace, on top of cleaning all the windows on the outside. And so I took the screens home, repaired them. I didn't actually finish repairing the screens, so I came back on Tuesday, continued to repair the screens that day, and then it was a bit chilly, so I said, and it's Wednesday it was gonna rain, so I told the homeowner I probably should reschedule for Thursday after it rains, and then he said, yeah, that sounds like a plan. So I came back Thursday to finish after the rain, to finish window cleaning and put the screens back. Oh yeah, I put the screens back in place. And so today is Thursday night. I finished the job around 2:30, 2:45, 2:30ish, a little bit before 2:30. Started around 9. So then I went to the motor vehicle licensing. I had an appointment with them. I renewed my title, registration. I updated the registration on the vehicle, and I got new tags. So, and then after that, I went home and got lunch, did a few chores, then went door knocking again. Started door knock around 6 p.m. Actually, it was more like 7 p.m. Now it's 8:30ish. After 8:30ish p.m., I didn't get any success with door knocking. A lot of the people that I knocked doors on, they just weren't interested, or they had other people do their windows. And I was trying to fill a spot for tomorrow because I had somebody scheduled for tomorrow inside and out cleaning, and that lady, her name starts with a J. She initially walked up to me to get her windows cleaned, and then she asked me for a price. I gave her a price, $399 for the outside, $299 for the inside, and then she wanted $200 off instead of $698, which is what the customer paid today. She asked for $500. So I said yes. She's scheduled for Wednesday, April 1st. It was actually more than a week away at the time, so I said okay. It's too far away, but then she complained. She said, one of my friends used you, and then she's not very happy. I said she gave me 5-star on Google, and I have 4.9 star rating, and she said she liked it, and she said I showed her a picture of my review her friend left for me, and she liked it. And then I told her I'm willing to do her clean her windows on Wednesday. She said she later responded that it's going to be raining on Wednesday, going to be scheduled for Friday. So not only she scheduled it like far away, like more than a week away. I only wanted her to schedule for the next few days or so, and then so she rescheduled again from Wednesday to Friday because it was going to be raining. And then she said this morning that she needed to cancel the schedule for Friday because she had something important meeting, and she's going to tell me if she wants to reschedule. So I gave her $200 off. She ended up scheduling far into the future, and then rescheduling, and now she canceled. So now I'm left with an open, completely blank day tomorrow. So my goal is, I tried to fill it today, fill this the Friday tomorrow, 2 slots, 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. I wasn't able to. Now my worker's not able to work, and I have to go fill that schedule up. Basically, tomorrow I'm left with no option but to knock doors until I can get a same day window cleaning for that day. Most likely I have to do it myself. It's not a problem. But I feel like I need to hype myself up. I feel like I have to go crazy. This is my second year. My first year was pretty much same day cleans. What I did for my first year, was I got up at 8 and started knocking, and I tried to get a job by noon, and if I do, then I'd be able to finish in the evening. So I usually get one job for that day. Sometimes I don't get jobs, days and days and days, sometimes weeks, but that's also because I wasn't very particular about the neighborhoods I knocked. Sometimes I'd knock, I had like a minimum of like 100 doors. So sometimes I would knock not just 100 doors, but like 300 doors, but it was like in a bad neighborhood. Last year. So this year, this year it's a little bit different. I want to schedule next day cleans and try to fill my workers' schedule as well as my own. So, but I feel like tomorrow, because of that lady who canceled, I have to like be very scrappy, be very, balls to the walls, put my back to the wall and grind. March finished, and we did very well in March. And in order to do much better in April, I have to really put the axe to the grind. So I have to hype myself up. Hype myself up. Today was supposed to be a work day for Amazon for me. I took voluntary time off for like 7 hours out of the day. It's supposed to be 10 hours, so I have like 3 hours that I'm gonna be using unpaid time off, and I'm already in the negative. So decided to, instead of go to Amazon, like I just go home and strategize, because I know like I really have to put the effort in. I do have a schedule. I scheduled my previous customer for Saturday. I have 2 customers for Saturday, and then Monday I have again 1 customer. So I have 3 customers coming up, 2 Saturday and then 1 on Monday. So that's cool. My calendar is not completely empty. But Friday I don't have anybody, so it's kind of like balls to the walls, my back to the wall, things like that. So I really need to hype myself up, and make plan where I'm going to be knocking doors tomorrow.